Hello sir, hello everyone. How are you? I hope all of you are great. For those who still don't know about me, let me introduce myself. I'm Erica Theresa from Management International class of Tanjung Pura University, batch 2020. My student ID is B102420107. This video is to fulfill my final exam of Human Resource Management. The lecturer in this class is Mr. Adi Mursalin. Without any further ado, let's get started. In the first section, the students in group must have drama on HRM. The students must set the title of the drama and write the members of this group and their roles in the drama. So, the drama for our group is already I post. You can check the previous video in this YouTube channel, or you can click the link on description box below. Okay? The theme is motivation. The title of the drama is Motivation Theories in Student Learning Process, which based on theories of motivation in human resource management. It means the students is using some motivation in their learning process. There are a person who is lazy describe theory X, productive theory Y, using a reward such as laptop and the promises to go coach university represent hierarchy theory, physiological need, and two factors theory, and so on. Even though we have different motivation background, they lead us to keep trying our best in learning until we give our best performance. A brief description. The content of the drama is a story about how every student has their own motivation to learn, which proves a lot motivation theories. Although we have such a very motivation in learning process, those is a thing that motivates students to keep learning as well as our basic foundation when we're tired and want to give everything up. For example, me as Erica Theresa. My motivation in this drama is to continue my study in my dream school, which is Kochi University. In order to reach it, I should study and get a high GPA. Another example is Tisil. She studies hard to pass every subject, so her dad will buy her a laptop and iPhone. The rest you can see on our drama. So the drama tells the audience about even in our daily life, we implement theories of motivation, especially in this case, in learning process. Thus, it proves how important theories of motivation, which is also can affect our performance in learning process. The benefit of the drama to me is I enjoy the process how to make this drama, and I can try to acting in front of camera and make an improvisation. There are scenes that I did without script. My experience of having the drama of HRM is happy. It is because I with my group can make a drama about the chapter that has been discussed in Human Resource Management class. Moreover, I usually only make drama when I have assignment. At this time, I try something different, which is scenes without saying any words, and scenes showing the backgrounds for my motivation via screen recording my chat. So, those both scenes is without any human sound, just keyboard. I hope you can enjoy it like I do. Let me introduce the members in this drama. The first one is Alfan Fajar As Alfan, who uses Expectant Theory to motivate him. The second person is Alfina Adelia as Adel, who uses Hierarchy Theory as Esteem needs. And next is Erica Theresa, is me. My role is become Erica, who use two factors theory, rewards and performance. The next one is Muhammad Taufiqurrahman as Taufik, Narrator, and Elexa Theory Need for Achievement. The next person is Ticilia Ivana Rairi, as Ticil who use hierarchy theory, physiological need. And next is Firda Veronica, as Firda who use Y theory, like working. And the last person is Zakia Nur Iksanida, as Kiki, who use theory X, lazy. That's all about HRM drama. Now we move to the ebook of HRM. The ebook of HRM benefit me in enhancing my knowledge about human resource management with so many chapters that has been discussed together with my lecturer and my classmate in our class via Zoom. I also learned about study case from HR headline, HR perspective, HR practices, HR on the job, and HR online. The ebook HR also provide many questions to make us review what have we read. In addition, ebook HRM can be my handbook if I want to take human resource concentration. It can give me a basic insight and overview about HRM. Thus, the ebook of HRM is very beneficial. I have studied every chapter of HRM ebook that is discussed together with my lecturer. From the chapter 1 to chapter 14. There are chapter 1, Human Resource Management in Organizations, chapter 2, Strategy HR Management and Planning, chapter 3, Equal Employment Opportunity, chapter 4, Workers' Jobs and Job Analysis, chapter 5, Human Resource Planning and Retention, chapter 6, Recruiting and Labor Markets, Theories of Motivations, chapter 9, Talent Management, chapter 10, Performance Management and Appraisal, chapter 12, Incentive Plans and Executive Compensation, chapter 13, Managing Employee Benefits, and chapter 14, Risk Management and Worker Protection. From what I have studied in this semester, I got a new method of learning process, which is by discussion in Zoom, and do video recording about the discussion. It makes me have to read the ebook and learn by myself first, which can also increase my literature. It also increases my ability to understand a lecture from watching a video about HRM explanation in every question of the discussion. Besides, it increased my confidence in speaking in front of class by expressing my opinion. Furthermore, I get to more use with speaking in front of camera due to video recording and drama of HRM. After that, I'll explain my activity during discussion. I am very active in the discussion. I'm trying to be as active as possible during discussion session. I also answer the lecturer chat in our WhatsApp group. Moreover, I do every video recording too. For the proof, I'm answering many questions in the discussion via Zoom. The total includes my opening comments is 17 before midterm exam and 14 after midterm exam. So, the total is 31. The detail can be seen in description box. Next, I choose to answer questions from the case study in HRM ebook at the end of chapter 6 entitled Recruiting at Kia on page 209. There are two questions in this study case. Question 1. Describe how employing a large number of workers requires strategic recruiting planning and operational efforts, and discuss what aspects might be different in smaller firms. The way employing a large number of new workers requires strategic recruiting planning and operational efforts is by refiguring out what positions are necessary. as well as how many of its position needs to be filled and the timeline in which it needs to be completed. After that, figuring out the budget we have to work with for the recruiting process. One establishing an online-only application process on a special website. In Kia's case, Randy Jackson had a huge budget to work with, uh, as he made widespread efforts, including some costlier ideas such as appearing on television and radio shows in order to get. They also partnered with an external organization, colleges and churches that provided additional opportunities for them to get their word out. While it doesn't seem like such a highly used method of trying to recruit people for position within the company, their strategy, including hiring a large number of people within a short an amount of time. Figuring out the timeline is an important part of the strategy. Whether the decision the company has made, other recruiting efforts included setting up an online-only application process using a specialized website that dealt with this in particular. It helped manage the large number of applications in the short time necessary. It also helped group the different qualifications for the different groups of job types that were being hired for. The system made it more efficient. By having a system in place, it would help with the organizing the collaborating of a great number of applicants. Kia took great strides to ensure that the information was quickly disseminated to ensure that they could fill all of the slots. While this was a large-scale recruiting undertaking and needed a lot of coordination and hard work, it would also be applicable in a smaller scale of companies that aren't hiring as many people. Aspects may be different in smaller firms. Our smaller firms process doesn't have to be so grand and with a more limited budget. I think that while small companies may not necessarily be able to hire external companies to make computers available to colleges, libraries, and other locations where people do not have internet, it can still be a very beneficial recruiting process. Other cheaper, effective means can be taken, such as placing an ad in a newspaper or by using an online job research sites such as www.monster.com or www.indeed.com. The second question is discussing how utilizing the internet, like Kia did and other employers do, is changing how recruiting efforts are occurring for a variety of jobs in employers of different sizes. Utilizing the internet, like Kia and other employers do, is changing how recruiting efforts are occurring for a variety of jobs in employers of different size. With the relatively cheap cost of to utilize this technology, companies are of all sizes can use this technology. It allows for multiple jobs to be posted for one company. So, in the case of Kia with multiple different job openings, it can be less time consuming. It allows the company to list all of the requirements and qualifications which can streamline the process and make it more efficient, ultimately saving time and money for the company. It can also target a certain population, which provides access to more quality application instead of having to sift through piles of unqualified applicants. I have seen on several occasions job posting on Twitter. Many companies are using free social media sites such as Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn to spread the word of their openings. While using the internet is most beneficial, it doesn't offer a few drawbacks, such as increased pile of non-serious candidates who are just applying to apply. Next, my impression about HRM lecture in this semester is interesting. I learn with new method, which is by trying to be as active as possible during discussion session. Besides, I enjoy this kind of lecture because it makes students learn by themselves first and increase our ability as well as confidence to speak in front of class. Moreover, the SRM lecture is active learning. We didn't just sit and hear the lecturer explain the material, but also be the one who explain by ourselves. That RM lecture also obligate us to video record every meeting too. When we do the video recording, of course we should make the script or at least we have a knowledge about the material, so will we share there. So it makes us have to learn and enhance student insight. In addition, the HRM lecturer also sent us some motivation or quotes to our WhatsApp group. Yes, I'm interested in HRM. It is because it is learning about something that mostly can be directly implemented in our daily life. It is so useful. The most impressive moment during my lecture of SRM is when I answered around 3 until 4 questions in one discussion, especially in managing the employee benefit topic. The question is 6 questions and I answer from 6 questions. So it is the end of my answer for the final exam of Human Resource Management. I hope you enjoy it. So, thank you.